Hi Mitch, how's it going?
Good, Happy, and yourself?
Yeah, good mate.
Good.
What do you got?
Yeah, today, Happy, we've got an Aprilia, the new Aprilia Dorsoduro. This is the new 900. They've brought this out and the Shiver over here on your left-hand side, both in the new 900cc V-twin motor. Now these bikes have both got their modes in them. They've got the Rain Road and Sport modes. They've also got traction control, they've got ABS. This is sort of like your motard type bike. They brought this bike out before in a 1200cc model, but the 1200 was just like a little bit insane, so they brought out the 900, which is a lot more manageable. The power suits the frame, everything about it just makes it a better bike. It's got a lot newer technology now. It's got a new TFT screen, so everything operates on your screen. It's very easy to operate just from your handlebars. You do not have to stop the bike to change your modes. Okay. Excuse me. And yeah, so usually with Aprilias, it's got, as I said, ABS traction control. It's got really good tyres on it. Has braided lines. Yeah, here at Sunstate Motorcycles at Maroochydore, we're finding this bike's getting a lot of interest. This weekend we have a big test ride weekend, today being the 9th of February, so obviously in the next couple of days.
So this bike will be ready for test ride?
Yeah, I have a demonstrator that just come up from Aprilia Australia,
okay.
Which will be available for people to test ride.
So I can come in a couple of weeks or next week?
Well, it'll be picked up by Triumph probably after the weekend, but we'll see how we go. Depends on how long they leave it here, Happy, and you'll be more than welcome to have a ride of it. This bike has hydraulic clutch as well. Okay. Clutch is nice and light on it. It's got hand guards on it. It's got that typical Dorsoduro type thing with the pipes swept up underneath the back of the seat. But just a really fun bike to ride. A few chassis mods that have come out on this. Nice bright red rocker covers on it. The bike sort of has a lot of presence about it. Typical of Aprilia, the finish is fantastic. They really build a beautiful product, and we're sort of very happy to see this new model. This bike's priced very well. This bike is only 16,900 registered on the road here at Maroochydore, and it is, I think it's going to be a fairly popular motorbike. The pricing's worked out really well. And if we move over slowly here, Happy, I'll move this one out of the way a little bit for you, and I'll bring the Shiver out. So we've got that there. Sorry about the light behind your camera there.
It's all good.
So the Shiver, which basically runs exactly the same motor.
Oh yeah.
So this one here, same motor, similar layout, but more of a naked street bike. Once again, got a TFT screen, ABS, traction control, 3 levels of traction control on the bike.
This one has same screen as that one?
Yeah, TFT screen, same as that one. So this is the bike that's going to be more competitive in that mid-range class, 900cc. So we also have this here at Sunstate at Maroochydore, as you can see. Really good tyres on it, great brakes. Brakes are all made by Brembo for Aprilia. Braided lines, 900cc V-twin motor, 6-speed box, and a really comfortable bike. A lot of the time when we get bikes like this and you're naked, there's not a lot of room for your passenger, but this has got nice passenger seating, a nice broad seat for your rider. Sack suspension, both of them carry sack suspension.
Not too much different with the ground clearance.
No, not a lot of clearance. Not a lot of clearance difference at all on the two bikes.
So in that one, you can make like a bit off-road if you want.
Well, it's sort of more. It's more, yeah, because it runs a 17-inch front wheel. It's what they call a motard. Okay. So obviously the 17, you know, yes, sure, you could probably take it on a dirt road, but it's not really designed for that. But
is the suspension same in the front?
Suspension's pretty much the same in the pair of them. It's got longer travel suspension, obviously, on the Dorsoduro. Where the Aprilia's more of a road-based suspension. But yeah. And once again, this bike's only 16.9 on the road, ride it away.
Yeah, and we can set the suspension from
Yes, you can change all your suspension on these. As I said, it's all sack suspension, so you can change it front and rear, suit your riding style.
It's a lot easier to do some modification on it.
Yeah. So you can set the bike up to suit yourself.
Yeah.
These bikes come with a 2-year unlimited kilometre warranty.
Okay.
Full service on these bikes is only, your standard services are only $275, including your oil and filters. But yeah, this year Aprilia have done really well, like with their Dorsoduro, their Tuono last year. The bike became Bike of the Year again in its class. And I think you'll find these bikes, being a 900V twin, it's nice and torquey, very easy bike to ride, handles really well, stops really well, and just a really comfortable motorcycle. So yeah, if you want to come down and see us at Sunstate of Maroochydore, in the Prestige store, and have a look at these bikes.
Very easy.
So the bike's not too high off the deck. As you can see, I'm reasonably tall, but I've got bent legs, and it's got a nice riding position. Even with my long legs, you can still get your legs in underneath the tank here. The bike's got a fairly nice low centre of gravity, the way it's designed.
I think it can be fit on any size person.
Yeah,
5 to 6 feet.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Yeah, it's a really good little bike, and lots of torque, which is really nice. Because a lot of the time we don't want to be revving everywhere we go, and it just pulls really well. And as I said, a very easy bike to ride. They've been building these bikes for quite a few years. These are all ride-by-wire these days. So there's no throttle cables or anything like that. Everything's all computerised, and those systems these days are becoming really, really efficient. So yeah, that's a couple of nice bikes that Aprilia have just bought out. There's some reviews in a couple of the magazines. These bikes review very, very well, and I think they're good value.
What about the headlight mic? Can you give me some details about it?
Yeah, well, that's a standard quartz halogen headlight. You got high low beam in there, you got 2 halogen lights, which is nice. The lighting's good.
And people can buy a windshield for this one?
Yeah, you can get a little screen for it.
More better.
Yeah, it just depends on whether you want that full naked look, which a lot of people love these days.
Yeah.
People seem to be swinging away from the full-on sports bike now, and they seem to be going to the nakeds and semi-naked bikes. They seem to be very popular.
Can you show me the sitting position on that one, please?
So on this one, I'll just wheel this one out of the way so the light's a bit better for you. These bikes also, you can turn the traction control off if you want to. So once again, it's a little bit higher, as you can see.
Yep.
But that's the type of bike it is. That's the design it is. So, but once again, peak position's right, the ergonomics are really good. Quite a nice riding position.
Yeah, beautiful.
Very easy bike to handle up through the hills.
Yeah, are they a little bit lighter than
a little bit lighter.
brands?
Yeah, and just the ergonomics of the bike and the way the suspension's set up and all, they're a very easy bike to handle. They're very good for changing direction really quickly if you need to.
Yeah.
Great bike through the traffic, nice bike through the hills. As I said.
Is this enough for the second passenger?
Yeah.
Second person?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
Plenty of room behind there. Foot peg position's nice, so it doesn't. You haven't got your knees bent too much, your passenger, so it makes it reasonably comfortable.
Yeah. That looks beautiful from the rear, huh?
Yeah, it's got a great look.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So yeah, so that's the new Dorsoduro and the new Shiver. A couple of bikes worth considering if you're looking at a new motorbike.
So there you go, guys. So this is the 2 brand new bikes for you. I will try my best to get the test drive for this one, and if you have another
Shiver.
bike,
and
if you guys have any question, give them a call. Where you guys, mate?
We're at Maroochydore, Sunstate Maroochydore on Aerodrome Road.
Yeah.
With the Triumph, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, Vespa Piaggio dealers here.
There you go. If you guys have any question, ring them and find their contact number on the Google.
Yep.
Pretty easy to find.
Yeah, come in and see us. We do finance from 5.95%, so we really sort of do it there for the riders rather than just trying to make it easy for you to get.
So there you go. Enjoy, guys. Have fun, eh? Thanks, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thanks, mate.